So what's the difference between these two pictures? I used the same key light in both, but for the image on the right, I added in some on-axis fill. Go ahead and roll my intro, and then I'll show you how to use on-axis fill to enhance your pictures without changing the overall feel. Today, I'm making a portrait of my friend Velson in the studio. I'm using one flash and a softbox and have it up and to the side, which is a pretty traditional look. I like the way this looks with the light all coming from one side because it's really dramatic. It creates strong, pitch black shadows on the other side of his face. But what if I actually wanted to see the rest of his face and clothes, but don't want to lose all of that drama? Well, this is where fill flash comes in. Fill flash is simply a second light that I'll add in to lighten up or fill in the shadows. That'll let me see what's going on in there. Now, I can put the fill light on the opposite side of my key, but check out what that does. It actually changes the whole feel of the image, and I don't want to do that. I liked the way I had it and just want to lighten the dark areas a little bit so I can see them. So I'm going to put my fill light on the same axis as my camera lens, which really just means the light is coming from the same direction that the lens is pointing. You can get close enough by using a big modifier like an umbrella or a softbox and put it behind you or right over the camera. I'm going to do it with a ring light, which is as on-axis as I can possibly get. The other thing to consider is intensity. If I power the fill anywhere near the same brightness as my key light, it's going to wash out all of the shadows and give me a boring flat photo. So the idea is to power the fill way down so that it just begins to fill in those shadows. There's no rule for this, but 2 or 3 stops underexposed is a good place to start. I'll usually turn off my key light and test just the fill so I can really see how much light I'm getting from it. Then I bring the key back in. The idea here is to still have shadows because that creates the depth, shape, and drama. But if I don't want them to be completely black, I'm going to dial in some on-axis fill to taste and get exactly the look I want. So remember, I have a new 2-minute tip video that comes out every Monday at 11 o'clock New York City time. Make sure you click the subscribe button and you won't miss any of my tips along with all the other great free photo content from Adorama TV. And if you want to follow me or attend one of my live workshops, I'm at David Bergman on Instagram and Twitter. See ya!